So greetings and welcome to the Numby family home, away from home in Leeds. And because it's quite cold, it's October and not much is growing, we're just going to show you a little bit of what we've got growing here. So what do we have going here, Ruben?
Rotten peas.
Well, they're not rotten, are they? They're just
Dead.
yeah. But we can still use all that because we're going to compost it, aren't we? We're going to compost these.
I'm gonna compost this.
Well, you can compost part of that, but we could eat the nice bit of carrot. And what's here then?
I'm gonna make a shed. These are strawberries.
Yeah, and you know what? This is this little bit here. What's this bit here?
Asparagus.
That's right. And we've got a little we've got a little bit of sweet corn, which didn't do too well this year because we got some pests eating that. And we've also got in the baths we have butternut squash, courgette up there, fennel and blueberries, and carrots and tomatoes. So we will now make something with seasonal produce. So we're back inside and we're now going to create something healthy and nutritious with the carrots we've just picked, literally digging our nails into the earth. So what we have here then, we have the carrots freshly picked. Still there's some soil on which we can wash off. You know, the children love the carrots for lunch, get them eating healthy. These are actually from the tree as well. So everything here we've kind of picked ourselves, grown ourselves. The tomatoes, pears were good this year, best we've had, and apples, like I say. Obviously these are from the shops, from the market, and yeah, let's just see what we can use. So, you know, commonly we use the orange part of the carrot, but today for this recipe we're just going to be bothered with the leaves, and you know, they were going to make a really nutritious, healthy Cohobblopot, which is the Caribbean, the Barbados word for a mix of different ingredients. So that's what we're going to do here. There we go. So all that soil is good. We're going to take that random walnut here. That's going to go in the mix. Some, yeah, whatever that is, onion, bit of garlic from last night's cooking. And let's just put all this in here. We're going to mix it all up into this tub. Then we're going to break it down. These apples, actually, what I didn't do, I didn't put a barrier for the insects, so some of those are got to be eaten, but we can still eat those, so they're not going to be, they're good for just eating, so we'll save those, but I think that is a good start. Oh yeah, some more stuff here from leftovers, a bit of kitchen roll, that actually will taste quite good, that will break down well, and again, people may waste those, but we're going to put that in the mix. Bit of citrus peel, everything. Yeah, peas as well. We grew some beautiful peas this year. They're so tasty, so much tastier than shop bought and frozen. And as any grower of food will tell you, that it tastes so much better once you grow it yourself. And you know, the citrusness of the carrots, the sweetness of the peas, it's much tastier than anything you can buy in the shops. So yeah, I think we're ready with those ingredients to go to the next stage. So before we get there, let's think about how we're going to contain all this. So here we have a brown paper bag. Other paper bags will do just as well. Make sure they're not glossy, because that's going to affect the recipe. So that's a nice flavour. You can already see it's you know, disintegrating. It takes water well, so that's going to be really good for holding this mixture. So take the bowl, and the bowl can just go straight in there. Get the peas out. Nothing wasted in this recipe. Let's scrape those out. Get the peas, and then this dish can go straight in there as well, all the way in. Brilliant. So now, not a thing wasted. We're ready to carry that to the next preparation site. So here we are at the final place where we're going to mix this brew and mix up the Cohobblopot of ingredients for this tasty recipe. And here you can see the pot we're going to use in the background. Let's get to it. Okay, so opening a pot is always a a trepidatious experience because you never know what's going to be in there. We have had mice sometimes when the mix has not been right, but let's open, maybe even rats. No, that's looking good. That's good. All right, so we actually have a custom made, let's do this one-handed. I'm trying to do this. Custom made hook made out of a rusty coat hanger, which goes there. That keeps the lid open. There we go. So we can see the brew. And right there, you've got a good mix. It's looking okay. You've got some nice. These are dead tomato plant leaves and everything there. But we're ready to add the ingredients that we can see here. So this is, kind of a week's veg and fruit. And then this is what we made earlier from the carrots and assembled goods. So all that can go straight in. You don't need to worry about the bag. Like I say, that will break down. And you've even got lemon here and citrus, but a lot of people don't compost lemon or citrus fruits, but all that can be composted and it does break down, because something like this black tub which shuts out the dark, that lets all the little beasties do their work. And we can have a look once we brush it up, see if there's any beasties in there. We're looking for really small wriggly worms, which are the gardener's friends, and that's they're going to churn it up and turn this into soil. Okay, so a key part of making the compost is the chop. So any big bits, you can do this in the kitchen or wherever you've got the stuff, but I enjoy using this. This is it's actually an edging spade, I think, but I use it just for chopping up compost. You can use a fork, but I love this. It's kind of, rather than using it on the grass for your edges, get in there with the compost and really squash it up. And it's a good workout, so we're going to do that. Get rid of the big bits, even go into the bag. Yeah, and really chop everything up. The chop. Yeah, get a whole big thing. Chop. And then what we're looking for. So this helps all the little insects, the worms especially, that are going to churn through this and eat it. It helps them do that job better, gets the air into the bits. Whereas if you've got big bits of food waste in there, then that is going to take longer to decompose. So I normally do that a little longer, but get the idea there. So let's have a look at down below. If I ease some of this up, you can see how it's nicely cooking. Oh, here we go. Ooh, you look at these worms. So these are our friends. So look, this is here. Oh, that's a brilliant bit. So you've got a lot of grass cuttings here, which really break down well. Let's just come in here. So I'll give you a close up of this. That is so tasty. That's what you're after there. That's a perfect compost. A lot of people do buy worms, tiger worms, for you can get posh composters which do take meat, I think, and other waste, but if you've got a small room for a garden, then this is just as well. And you get these naturally. We haven't bought these in, and there's loads of these good worms in there. Brilliant. To really break that up. Oh yeah, big bits. And that's good. Okay. Yeah. It's nicely mixed. Oh, and you know what? So it's a bit wet, so we can add some words. So yeah, paper, whatever. These words. But then you could literally be eating your words. Push that in as well. Like that. Yep. And then from the bottom, you will have just here. That is where I like the really good compost is. Yeah, ready to actually digging the soil in. You can see how that's lovely quality compost. Yeah, digging the soil, beautiful. Even smells good. Yeah.